Day one, let's go. What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 1 of my 6-week vlog series, where you'll be following me to my first OPA meet at the Toronto Supershow on June 4th. Check out the shirt, man. Limitless strength. Shout out to my boy Theo for the shirt. You don't see me rocking a lot of blue. Red's my favorite color, but this navy looks fresh, eh? As most of you guys know, I'm currently cutting. I usually compete in 181, but right now I'm currently 153. I'm about 5.5 months into my cut, and I'm really starting to feel it, guys. I actually hit 365 for a top set of 5 last week. It was brutal, but I got it done. The goal for today was to work up to 385 for a triple, and you gotta see what happened. Man, that was my squat PR song too. I've never failed to that song. I decided to take the set again. Got the first. And watch what happens. I've lost nearly 30 pounds, guys. And a lot of it is in my upper back. I guess that's just how my body is. And mass moves mass, and not having a back in your squat, I've never folded like this ever. I dropped the weight down to 365. I was gonna attempt it for a triple, but after that first one, I knew it was a wrap for me. The work sets today were supposed to be 305, but I dropped it by 20 to 285. So I weighed in at 152, 153 this morning, and I'm pretty much convinced now that it's pretty dumb to do a meet prep, especially when you're in a calorie deficit. So I already talked to my coach earlier this morning, and I feel pretty shitty, to be honest, mentally lately. So he's already started reverse dieting me up, and hopefully with the calorie increase, my lifts is gonna shoot back up, because that's all I'm concerned about, the meat. I used to eat 385, beltless, high bar, but that was like 25 pounds ago. See, the thing with me, I make grind reps, but I never fail. I don't have an ego when it comes to lifting. So, pretty disappointing, but what I'm gonna do is, my training base, I was really ambitious with it because I really wanted to push myself. I'll admit it wasn't the smartest idea since I'm still cutting, but I wanted to see how far I could go, you know? So what I'm gonna do going forward is that I'm gonna take that training base, I'm gonna keep the same plan, the template, the percentages. I'm gonna reduce everything by 20 pounds. I was supposed to hit 305 for rep work today. I'm gonna do 285. Okay, so one thing I really want to talk to you guys about today is keeping your ego in check. Like I said, I don't have an ego when it comes to lifting. I always program with numbers I'm sure I can hit. Don't get it twisted, like I'm not being soft. I always push myself, but you should never fail in training. You can grind once in a while, but that's it. What I really want to touch on is that I know I'm a good lifter, so I'm not gonna trip out over those misses today, because I'm not gonna let those 1-2 reps just like completely disregard everything I've done in the past. I've crushed many lifts, I'm confident in myself, and that's what you gotta be. That separates good lifters from average lifters. They miss once and they get all up in their head. Do you think Kobe Bryant misses a shot and he stops? He's still Kobe Bryant, you know? I'll be a very disappointing start to my meet prep, but I wasn't discouraged. You can still have a good workout, guys. Here, I'm just really drilling my form in on the low bar. As you guys know, I squat high bar year round, and I only do low bar for competition. I always like to do pull-ups or chin-ups on my squat day. It helps build the upper back. I need it more than ever now. I have never done the pull-up grip, so that's why I've been incorporating lately. I'm using 35 pounds, and my goal is to get 4 sets of 8 reps with only 90-second rest. And when I get that, I'll move on. A question to you guys. Is the shreds worth it? Honestly, I don't think so. My focus right now is on the meat. I gotta gain some fat. Glute ham raise time. Got the black band. I'm getting strong on these. The glute ham raise is my primary move for hamstrings. I love this move. It's completely changed my deadlift lockout. And I just moved on to the black band. Super heavy resistance. So I just do 5 sets of 5, focusing on speed and power, because I don't need to lock out a deadlift 20 times. Hands down, the ab wheel is the best core exercise, especially for powerlifting. Honestly, a standing rollout feels somewhere like an 85 to 90% squat. That's the type of tightness I have. I've just been doing lower reps, 3 sets of 5 with a 20-pound vest. So, workout done for today, real short. Usually I bench today too, but my shoulder's been really acting up. So I'm gonna push it to Thursday. I'm gonna deload the incline bench this week. I won't do any incline barbell benching, and I'll bench Thursday instead. Just give me some more time off the shoulder. So, main takeaway from today, good thing we're still 6 weeks out, so I can just adjust my numbers. Better now than later on. Also, I want you guys to know I'm not discouraged at all. I know I'm a great lifter. It's the cut, not me. I simply don't have enough energy, and I just don't have the mass to move the weight. But watch, when I get my calories up, those weights are getting demolished. And that's it for today, guys. So I just got to Apex, had to run some errands, so I'm a little late today. I got about 90 minutes to warm up and finish this workout before our clients come, but that's okay. That's usually good, because that means I get more on top of things and I don't rest so much, and I usually have a better workout. Oh yeah, pre-workout today, Mammoth Pump, really dig this one. Got more carbs up in my diet, and I'm feeling my pump come back. Feels good. A scoop is only 200 milligrams of caffeine, and I'm a caffeine fiend. I take minimum 400 for a workout. So, another one. Alright guys, let's lift. So my shoulder is real messed up from an injury from early 2013, and that's why my bench hasn't progressed in nearly 3 years, and it really bothers me, guys. So my top set today is 225 for a pause triple. So bench doesn't feel the greatest today, but my shoulder is feeling a little bit better. I don't want to risk it. And I know with my bench, it's not my pressing strength, it's more the injury. So I'm gonna throw on the slingshot. Usually, I like the blue one much better, it feels much more natural. That one gives about a 5% overload. This one gives 10. But I feel like this one protects my shoulder much more. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna hit the top set of triples for 2 sets. And make sure I pause real nice and long. It's just so annoying knowing that I have the muscularity and the pressing power to be a 300-pound bencher, yet my arm won't freaking lock out. That shoulder is just loose and wobbly. It can't transfer force. I feel it.
The cut?
On my shoulder. So I took Advil but could still feel it just driving out the hole. I have a bad shoulder, guys. And when you see me pressing, bench pressing especially, you never see my full pressing potential, and like, I'm disappointed, but I'm getting it checked out. I'm gonna go see a specialist next week, so at least I'm doing something about it. I'll keep you guys updated on that. So obviously, I don't want to be benching with a slingshot because you can't do it out of me. But hey, it's the only thing I can do right now, and I'm just trying to work. It's better that I do something as long as it doesn't hurt me than not do anything at all. You gotta make the best of what you can with your training. Just won't lock out. So I'm strong off the chest, and my triceps are probably my strongest muscle, so I can lock out the weight. It's just that transition period from off the chest into getting my triceps under the bar that kills me. That portion is handled by the shoulder, and as you guys know, mine's hanging on by a thread. So if you want a big bench, you gotta look like a bodybuilder. Big chest, big shoulders, big arms. I'm doing the pin press because it negates that portion where I have to transition with my shoulders. This still allows me to really load my chest. Most important thing, pin presses are phenomenal for building starting strength. So I recently started doing chain dips. I've always done them with a weight belt before, and in the past I always thought guys who did chain dips were just doing it to look cool. Until I tried it myself, and I realized that by having that chain right in front of you, it really loads the muscle differently. Chain dips hit my chest, and I never ever felt my chest working in a dip before. My triceps are super strong, so they always take over, and when I did dips before, I just felt it in my triceps. By incorporating these, I'm able to get a new stimulus for my chest, and I really like that. Let me show you guys my new favorite move for shoulders. Although my shoulder's bugging, this one feels very, very natural. Especially on the shoulder blade, it just glides so smoothly. Even with my messed up shoulder, this move feels really good, and it actually allows me to show you guys my full pressing power. So with these, I'm able to keep my shoulder blades retracted, and I don't get any impingement. Almost lost a toe right there. From the x-ray and ultrasound that they've done on my shoulder, they believe it's a torn supraspinatus. I'll have to get the MRI to confirm. It makes a lot of sense for a lot of pressing movements because in a move like this, where my shoulder blades are back, my supraspinatus doesn't have to work as hard. So press for time. I'm gonna show you guys how to get the most amount of work done in only 2 sets. And this is gonna take about 8 minutes. We got 10s, 15s and 20s. So this is a lateral raise finisher that I learned from Paul Carter. He's one of my favorite guys in the fitness industry. Definitely check out his stuff. Pause. Start with the lightest dumbbells, do 25 reps, move to the heavier one right away after for 15 reps, and end off with the heaviest pair for 10 reps. Crazy drop set. 3 minutes. Now we go reverse order. Reverse order now. Start with the heaviest, down to the lightest. I just think about 5 at a time. So Friday is my deadlift day. I do it last in the week because it gives me ample time for my legs to recover from Monday's squat workout. For me personally, squatting makes me sore, but deadlifting never does. Also, I like to have an upper body workout between 2 heavy leg workouts. If squats and deadlifts were back to back, I wouldn't be able to lift with a fresh body. I like to warm up in a hoodie just to stay warm, and you know it gets serious when it comes off. It's the new PR song. I've been doing block pulls with my top set weight. It's just a way for me to get in some extra volume. I actually made a quick little video on my deadlift accessories, and you can check it out right here. So for my deadlift volume, my back offsets, I'm actually doing deficit deadlifts, and these feel really good. I feel like this is gonna help me a lot with maintaining my form, especially at my weakest point. My deadlift is really fast off the floor, but I find that the faster I am, I tend to lose my hinge position just above the knee. So the deficit, it's gonna help me hold my hinge through a longer range of motion. So hopefully when I go off the floor, I'm gonna be able to maintain my form the whole way through. These felt really good. I'm really enjoying these. For deficit deadlifts, your deficit is going to be different for everyone. Don't have such a crazy deficit where it changes your form. Me, I have longer arms, so I'm only using about a 2.5 inch deficit. I feel like most people, especially those with short arms, you get a lot from even an inch deficit. I usually do front squats for today, but my collarbone is still bruised from hitting a PR last week. And after Monday's squat mishap, I decided to do some pause squats, just real light, just to get my form down. These felt heavy after the deficits. My legs were definitely taxed from deadlifts. This is my primary deadlift accessory exercise. They're barbell rows done with an overhand grip. I feel like this will be the key in helping me maintain that position, especially above the knee, for me to finish with my hips. I have a really good feeling about this one, and in next week's vlog, we'll go into more detail about how it's so beneficial for the conventional deadlift. I gotta get you guys to come back for next episode, right? With that being said, that wraps up this video. Please give it a like, share it with 2 friends, tell those 2 friends to share it with 2 friends, and feel free to leave some feedback. Thanks for watching.